replacement for myself. I said, wow, I've got cancer again. I think I need to find my best friend Sharon a new best friend. All right. Yeah, she's got to be fabulous, of course. Must have a passport. We love to travel. And when I called her to tell her my bright idea, she said, are you crazy? No one can replace you. Now, that's what a best friend would say, right? No one could replace you. The other day, I was watching a cancer special because I'm cancer sensitive right now. And I think Debbie Moore had done a segment, Alicia Keys had done one, Jennifer Aniston, and one lady was featured. Her story was she went to the doctor, she had breast cancer, and they told her she was going to die. So she sold her house, she quit her job, she traveled all over the country. And when she came back for a 6-month checkup, they couldn't find the cancer. And she was like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do now? She was living to die. Which we all know that's going to happen, right? When I was first diagnosed with cancer, my mom died and I went home to bury her and I came back up here to have chemotherapy. I was angry about it for a long time. But I didn't have any side effects, so I called Melody Span Cooper, President and General Manager of WVON, and told her politely, I'll be back at work on Monday. My doctor says it's okay, I'm fine. And I only had my second round of chemo, but by that Friday, I was starting to feel a little shaky. I wasn't sick yet, I wasn't fatigued yet, but there was something a little off balance about me, and I felt my emotions starting to come to the surface. And on that particular day, guess who was the guest at WVON? Minister Louis Farrakhan. Now let me tell you something about the minister. I like his speeches, but it was that one brother that stood right behind him. Y'all know who I'm talking about, fine as hell, right? Then the minister would be going on and on. Then he would lean. I'm like, Minister, stand up to the side. Let me see this brother. Yeah. So on this Friday, I'm a little shaky. And when the minister comes to WVON, let's just say there's some leg work ahead. Yeah, you start seeing all the brothers from the nation. Assalamu alaikum, my sister. Wa alaikum salam. And then the brother that stands behind the minister came too. That means the minister is on his way. Now, I have been blessed with the gift of the voice. And so when they came in and the minister was seated, you might have heard something like this. I'm Sharon McGhee. At the top of the hour, we're following these news stories on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON. And his brother turned around and he was like, is it you? I'll pretend I don't see him. That's how I roll. He came around. He said, excuse me, miss, are you the lady that's doing the news? I said, well, yes, I am, and I need a favor. He said, excuse me, I need your father to pray for me. My mother has died, and I've got cancer, and I don't think I can make it. And I watched him go over to the room where the minister was being interviewed by Cliff Kelly. The minister turned around and gave me a thumbs up. How many people ask for a private prayer with the minister and get it? I do. So I've been at work now 12 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The shift is over at 7, and then I really am feeling it. The enormity of what I have asked for. Now, when the minister comes, all the press is there too. You know, because sometimes he's misquoted. So they have to wait until he's finished with the interview, and then he'll talk to them, but not this time. Because the fire brother brought his father over to me, and we went into a conference room, and the minister looked at me and said, my child, what is wrong? Mr. Farrakhan, my mother died and I got cancer and I think I'm about to break it. He said, my child, you know we don't come on this earth to stay. And then he saw my ring and he said, well, at least you got love in your life. But Mr. Farrakhan, I had to have it. It's the record trees don't bear fruit, you'll just be a beautiful shade tree. And I got up and I said, well, I guess I can. If the minister says I can be a beautiful shade tree, I think I can be one. And then he began to pray. Now, I love what he had to say to me. But at about 7:15, I started getting a little anxious. Because the minister was going on and on. There were some sevens in there and on. And I'm like, okay now, hold tight, Sharon. And I'm looking at 7:35. 7:40. 7:40. You know what? You got to wait on the minister. You know what I'm saying? You don't rush the minister when he's praying for you. And I want to thank him because he's a survivor too. Thank you very much.